Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. I am so excited for today's video. TressAllure contacted me and said, we'd love to run a special at frannieshair.com on your favorite TressAllure wig. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that was a no-brainer for me. My favorite TressAllure wig is Picture Perfect, and my favorite TressAllure color is 1723R8. You're looking at it. I love this wig. I think it's so elegant and you can wear it so many ways. And not only did they want to run the special on my favorite wig, but they wanted to send me a new one, which I was really excited about because I wore that old one out. And I got it back in the beginning of my wig journey. TressAllure was actually the first brand to come on board at frannieshair.com. So they have a special place in my heart. And when I got Picture Perfect, I loved it so much and I wore it so much. And I really didn't know how to care for a heat-friendly wig. And so it's in really bad condition. So I was happy to get this new one. Also, the new one is in the new heat-friendly fiber called Look Fabulous Realistic Fiber, which is a lighter fiber, more durable fiber, and it tangles less. And if you watched my videos on Beach Wave Magic, I actually tested out the fiber, and then I did a follow-up video and told you the results. And it really did hold up better and tangle less than the older heat-friendly fiber. So, before I get to the review of this wig, and I'm actually going to unbox it for you, they have beautiful new packaging. I just want to tell you about the special we're having. Right now, and for this entire week, if you like Picture Perfect like I do and you want to get it, she will be 40% off if you use the code PERFECT at checkout. All right, now let's get to the review. Okay, so let's open the box, and they got new packaging. How pretty is this? And not only is it pretty, it has a great feel to it. It has this matte, soft feel. I don't know how to describe it. It's the same feel in our Frannie's hair combs. I love our combs. If you've tried them, let me know if you've noticed a difference in the feel between this and other combs. I'm a very tactile person and I need things to feel good. I could never wear a sweater that's a little bit itchy or something. I have to be very comfortable. Andy says The Princess and the Pea was written about me. Anyway, here we go. This is Picture Perfect in my favorite TressAllure color, 1723R8. Let's open the box here. This is how it opens. And we'll look inside. Here's the inside of the box. You get this little piece of paper here that talks about the wig care instructions. So that's great. And this is a heat-friendly wig, so you'll want to read those over. They also include a little cap that you can try on the wig with. So let's take her out of the box. I wore this wig out, the first one. It was in such bad condition, and I didn't know how to care for heat-friendly wigs when I first got it either. So let's look at the cap. Here we go. We have an extended lace front, a full mono top, open wefting, velvety ear tabs, an extended velvety nape, so soft, and Velcro adjusters. I'm going to just take the tag off. Then we'll check the stretch, and I'll try it on. Okay, so looking at the stretch here, plenty of stretch. And if you've tried TressAllure wigs, I typically tell people who have larger heads to try TressAllure because it's a great brand for that. I know Deborah, who works for TressAllure, told me, I think her circumference was 22 and a half or 23 inches, and she has no problem wearing this wig, or any of their wigs, actually. Any of the TressAllure wigs. And it's nice because it has this stretch, so it's not like it's real loose. It'll just stretch to accommodate. This is like an old friend. I love this style. Look at how beautiful. And this color. This color fits so many people because it is warmer. So if you're a person who likes cool tones, there's that. But this has the browns, the reds, the blondes, And it's done so well. Really pretty. All right, you saw this right out of the box. I'm going to spin and show it to you. I'm not even going to touch the part or anything, and then we will talk about it. To me, this is just so elegant. Of course, you could wear it up, you know, half up, half down, however you want to do that. You could do an updo with it. I'm doing all of this before even getting to any of the details, I know, but I just love playing with this wig. Yeah, so there's plenty for a ponytail or an updo. And then, of course, you could just pull out a few pieces in the front around the face. I think that's the other thing I love about it. Even though it's longer, it has these shorter layers that come right around the face. All right, so let's talk about the style. Okay, it's described as a silky straight, long layered bob falls below the shoulders with a part anywhere, collar length fringe. So it says collar length fringe. For me, it comes right around my face, I would say. Is it collar length? Yeah, I guess it is. Designed with a hand-knotted sheer monofilament top and lace front for an undetectable hairline and all-day, everyday comfort. So let's take a look at the lace front. There you go. So you can see it up close. Beautifully done. You have the highlights coming in. If you have any dark knotting, I would just use a powder there. Oh, so pretty. And then as far as the monofilament top goes, you can see I didn't do anything with the part yet, but I would normally part it right around here. Oh, yeah, right around there. But you could part it anywhere. We could go even over to the right side and have a right side part. So really you could do anything. Center part if you want. Now before we talk about her measurements, let's talk about my measurements. My circumference is 21 inches. Ear to ear, I'm 12 inches. Forehead to nape, I'm 13 inches. My face is 8 inches long. My forehead is 3 inches. My neck is 3 inches. And the width of my face, temple to temple, is 10 inches. I give you all of those measurements so you can compare your measurements to my measurements and have a better idea of how a wig will look and fit on you. If you don't know how to take those measurements, I have a video linked below in the description where I show you how to take all of them accurately. Okay, so her measurements. Her crown is 14.5 inches. Nape is 10 inches. Her fringe is 11 inches. You can see that's, since my face is 8 inches, that's accurate there. And she weighs 5.29 ounces. As far as density goes, I would say she's a medium density. And permatease, there could be some around here. If there is, it's not a lot. You're not going to have it on the mono top because there's no wefting to hide there. And this is a silky straight style, you know, very sleek. So you don't really need a lot of structure and volume, which permatease is also used for. So if there's any, it's not much at all. Okay, let's talk about the color. 1723R8 is a warm rooted color. You can see that there. And I think the rooting's done very naturally. I love the highlighting. It's not chunky. It's just really blended so nicely. And it's described as a beige blonde auburn blend rooted medium brown. So it's almost hard to categorize as blonde or brown. I think it leans more brunette, but you do have that blonde in there. You can let me know what you think. It's a color that I think is so beautiful and fits so many complexions. All right, let's take a look at the ear tabs and the coverage. Great coverage. Comes to here and behind the ear. Does not sit on top of my ear. I have a space because if it does sit, then it can start to rub and become irritating. But you can see the coverage is really fantastic. Usually you'll see my hair coming forward here, but you're not seeing it at all. So I noticed when I opened this wig that it had the purple tag, which means that these are the new Look Fabulous Realistic Heat-Friendly fibers that are lighter and more durable. So I asked TressAllure, are all of the colors in Picture Perfect this new fiber? Because they were migrating slowly to the new fiber, and as the styles or colors sold out, then they would bring them in the new fiber. So all of the colors in Picture Perfect are the new Look Fabulous Realistic Fiber. And also there's a list of their heat-friendly wigs that I'm going to put up here on the screen that all come in the new fiber. So that's really exciting because the new fiber is improved. And like I said, it's more durable. I found it tangles less and it's lighter. So now you can get all of these styles in this new fiber. Okay, let's try the glasses on under the ear tabs. I wouldn't wear it under the ear tabs because they do come all the way down to the top of the ear in the front there. Yeah, I'd wear it over the ear tabs. Much more comfortable. Okay, let's take this color outside. Okay, here you go. 1723 R8. You can see the browns, the reds, the blondes. How beautiful. And there's the rooting. So pretty. And then I'm just going to come in the house right here so you can see it in the indoor light. Love it. Okay, so there you have it. That's Picture Perfect in the color 1723 R8. I'd love to hear what you think of it. Don't forget, you can get her at 40% off right now by just using the code PERFECT at checkout. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.